Oh man, Slick Talk God, Slick Walk Nation, we are here. Okay. Carter 6 review. Now, do I want to call this a review? I guess I could. This is gonna be a little different, and I'm gonna give y'all some insight on some things and actually, behind the scene stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I was around while this was being made, I guess, right? So, the reason I'm just coming on here, so wait, forget. Carter 6 been out since Friday. We are now, it's Tuesday now. Now, the reason I'm just coming on here talking about this Tuesday is because you can't listen to an album and determine how good it is or how whack it is or if you like it or if you don't like it in a day. So this is what I do, and maybe, y'all could do the same thing and it'll help. It came out Friday. I played the album every day, all day. Like every time I got in the car, I listened to that album all the way up until today. So normally I do, if it drop Friday, I'll do the whole weekend. So by Monday, I'll know what I feel about the album, right? And that's for anybody album. So by Monday, I knew what I felt about the album because I played it from Friday all the way to Monday. Another thing I do is I listen to the album from the first song to the very last song in that same order every time I listen to it. Because an album is a body of work. It's a story you telling between songs. Much different from a mixtape, much different from an EP. It's a story you telling throughout the song. So I'm listening to how the song list is, how the songs come after each other, what's the big songs on the album, what's my favorite songs on the album, what's the song he probably went off more on, you know what I'm saying, like he got crazy on the most. I'm listening for all that, so I got to listen to it for days to determine all of this. You can't tell if something is good, any kind of project, if it's good in one sitting or one listen. Now, a single, you could do that. You know if you like a single from the beginning, as soon as you hear it, you know if you like the single or if you don't. But then again, sometimes you hear a single. I got a prime example for you. I didn't like They Not Like Us. When I first heard it, I didn't like it at all. At all. Like I hated it. But as they kept playing it, it grew on me. And then I said, oh nah, this is kind of dope. This is dope. Like I got to the point like, oh nah, this is fire. It grew on me because I heard it. Then I started hearing things I liked about it. Then how catchy it became and how the beat was. Then I started hearing different things. And then I eventually start liking it. Right? So I feel like with a single, you could tell if you like it from the beginning. Sometimes you can't though. Right? But with an album, you definitely can't do that. So I just went to the Wayne show in the Garden. Shout out to Wayne, he sold out the Garden. I was just there. And the opening song on the album, which is called Welcome to the Carter, right? Not the intro, but the opening song, right? He performed that. He opened up the show with that. And that made me like that record even more because when I heard the record, I said he's spitting on it, right? And then I heard it as when he performed it and made me like that record even more because now I'm hearing it in front of people and he going off. So that made me like that record. I'm saying that because you could see somebody perform something too and it'll make you feel totally different about a record also, right? But let's start here. The one thing I like about this album, and I'm seeing a lot of negative reviews. I'm puzzled on why, right? But I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. The one thing I like about this album a lot is he's rapping. It's not a lot of singing on this album. It's not a lot of auto-tune. It's not a lot of the, that type of stuff that he does, right? That he get into. it's a lot of rapping on this album, like just flat out rapping. I feel like that's what y'all wanted. I hear a lot of rapping on this album. I hear shit about the beat selection, which is maybe I could understand everybody preference in beats, right? But as far as like the rapping ability and the skill of rap, he's rapping on this. All right, can we agree with that? Write in the comments, let me know. Can we agree that he's rapping on this album, right? So Island Holiday. I was actually in the studio when he recorded that song. I was there while he was recording that song. And when I heard it in the studio, I'm like, I gotta hear how this come out, because I couldn't catch it there. Right? But let me say this one thing about Wayne, and this is just my opinion, this is real talk. Wayne is, and I commend people like this that can do this, because everybody can't. And I'm not even this type of rapper. Wayne is the type of rapper that can do anything. Nick could sing. He could do a rock and roll song. Nick could do a Jamaican song. He could do anything. He's that versatile and skilled that he could do anything. Me, that's why I said I'm not that type of rapper that can do anything. That's like Drake. Drake can do anything. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain rappers that can do anything, right? So I commend those rappers on those type of things. So when I first heard this Island Holiday, I'm in the studio while recording. I'm sitting, I'm like, be real with you, I'm trying to catch it. But I'm like, eh. But then I said to myself, you know what? I gotta hear this joint mixed when it's all done. I gotta hear it when it's all done mixed, when the reverb is on it and the echoing, and that's how I gotta hear it. So me hearing the finished version on this, I appreciate it because I was there when he was doing it, and I didn't know where he was going with it. Then to hear the finished version, now I get where he was going with it. Now, these songs ain't for us, but these songs like that is going to be pop records, and they're going to be hits. Like the songs that's not for us, like I like, one of my favorite songs is If I Played the Guitar. If I Played Guitar, right? That's one of my favorite joints. I like that joint. But those joints like that, and what other joint? I'm looking at it. I don't know the name of the other joint, but those records is like gonna be pop big records. Those records probably ain't really for you, right? But as far as me, Welcome to the Carter, he was going off on. I like the Bells joint. I was at the show. He brought out LL Cool J. That made me like the song even more. It's dope. It's a tribute song, a show and respect song. I think it's dope, right? And I'm just going through some of the joints that I like. The Band from NO joint, I like that joint. He was rapping on that. These songs he was rapping on. That's what I'm saying. A lot of joints he was rapping on. I like the Cotton Candy joint with 2 Chainz. And when I first heard it, I gotta listen to this a few more times. I ain't catch it at first. And by the 4th time I listened to it, I said, oh, I like this joint. Because it's catchy. It's catchy. It starts sticking in my head. Pause. It's catchy. All right. The Low Keys theme joint, I like that. All right. And then these is like just some of my favorite joints. Rory, I don't know why I like that damn song, but I like it. All right. It sounds like a kid on the hook. That's going to be another song that goes. It's not for us. That shit's going to go. That shit's going to go. And that's what I think. I try to stop listening to stuff for what I want to hear. And I talked about this with the whole Kendrick thing, right? You know, that I don't understand the LA style, but I try to listen to that with an open ear and not judge it off because I don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? So I try to do that with everything, right? But yeah, so this is my take on this album. To me, before I even say that, it's a lot of records that I heard that's not on this album that I felt like should have been on the album. Let me say that. But I feel like Wayne got so many songs, man. Anytime I'm around Wayne, he's recording. And this is not even, anytime I'm around him, he's recording. He brings his equipment with him wherever he goes. He flying to a town, and his suite, a studio is set up every time, no matter where he goes. And he's recording something. He's putting a verse on something. He's doing something. All right. Oh, I like this joint too. Sharks. I was there when he laid this verse with Big Sean on it. I was there. I was there when he laid this verse. Word. I was actually right there when he laid this verse. So I heard this song before it went on there. That's one of the joints I thought you should have put on there. It's this other joint he got, man, that was supposed, I felt like, I asked him, was it going on? He said, yeah. But this nigga got so many songs. I don't know. I feel like he got another joint dropping, or he got an EP or something dropping soon. Right? But it was another joint where he did a Biggie joint over. Let me just say that. And it's crazy. I thought it should have been on here. But there's a few joints I heard that should have been, that I feel like should have been on here, right? But this is what I felt about the album overall. It's not, of course, it's not the best Carter. You know, 'cause he got classic Carters. I don't think the album is super fire. All right? I don't think the album is whack, though, at all. I think the album is cool. So I don't think it's super fire, like a classic, like, oh, this is the craziest thing. No, I don't feel like that. And I damn sure don't feel like it's whack. So when y'all saying it's trash, I don't get it. I don't feel like it's trash at all. I feel like it's a decent album. I feel like it's cool. I can listen to it. That's how I feel. I'm in the middle with it. I feel like it's cool. I feel like it's a decent album. But this is what happens, right? When you're trying to live up to the expectation. I'm saying this shit all wrong. Expectation levels of the hype. You will never live up to that. So because we got so many Carters before, and this applies for a lot of things, because we got so many Carters, because we done heard some of the best Carters, because he didn't drop a Carter in so long, your expectation for it is so high that it's never going to reach that goal, ever. So that's what it is. I think we put that level so high that it's never going to reach that. Whatever you would have heard, you would have said, this is not it. I also feel like once a rapper gets to a certain point, people automatically start hating them. Like once it's no bigger you could get, once you had a run for so long and you get all the way to the top, no matter what you do, they're not going to like it. That's just how it go. But listen, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the album, first of all. Write in the comments. Let me know now that if you heard what I said, are you going to go listen to it again and give it a chance if you didn't like it? And let me know if you agree with what I'm saying and if you did hear it. All right? Slick Talk God, Slick Walk Nation. Gone.